These cars have been parked exactly where they've been since June. The first week of June is now almost the end of October. Yeah, I know that's really bad, but I just have not had time to drive them, but that's gonna change in this video. So I was recently contacted by Vredestein tires. I hope I'm saying that right. And they wanted me to come out to Radwood SoCal, and we're gonna take the 124. That's the car they want. So they're gonna hook it up with some new tires. We're gonna get ready. It needs a couple things here and there. And I got the parts, and the tires are coming in probably tomorrow. And yeah, it's time to take these cars out. So I gotta say thanks to Vredestein tires, because one of the reasons why I'm not driving this car very often is because the tires are just done. They are pretty much bald on the inside edge. The rear does have pretty excessive camber at -3 degrees, and it's finally starting to show. The tires do have quite a bit of miles on it, so I'm not really angry about that. They're also old on this car. So one of the other things I need to do before I can even get this car out is to clean the cover. Look how dusty this thing is. It's bad. All right, definitely skipped a lot of what we did, but we got all 4 wheels and tires off and had new Vredestein tires installed. I actually am really happy. I took a little drive in them. Car's a lot smoother. It's nice to have fresh rubber, and actually I like the way they look. They don't look too bad. Also got to take the 210 out. Well, not me personally, but my friend took it out, and it just looks so good driving down the road. These cars have been sitting for so long. I feel so bad, but they finally got to stretch their legs. Yeah, this car, I forgot how awesome it is. It is probably my best car. So if you can't tell, the shop is kind of a mess. We had to just pull some stuff out to work, tools and all, and move stuff around to get the cars out. Well, it got here kind of on time. I'm definitely within the load-in window, but man, there is like half mile, 3/4 of a mile long line of cars, and even more behind me. I should have come a little earlier, but I think we'll be okay. They probably accounted for this. Didn't think I'd ever get to see one of those in person. It's a lifted Viper. All right, we're standing in traffic. I'm not turning the car off, and of course the cooling stuff that I did on this car works great. It never goes above that 100-degree mark. So I know a couple people criticize me for doing that, but it works. It runs like a modern car. It doesn't overheat. You can stand in line with the AC blasting if you wanted to. Yeah, it's not a particularly hot day, but this also works when it's hot, when it's like 90 to 100 degrees. So yeah, this just made this car so much more enjoyable to use. Well, membership does have its perks, and Vredestein is able to get me into the vendor line, so yeah, it's kind of nice to skip all of this. Anyone recognize the car in front of me? The Pimp Your Ride van owned by Tavares. I really like this R34 GTT. I'm a big R34 fan, actually. Got some more time driving with these tires, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. The car rides better. It's actually much more comfortable on the road than the previous Michelin tires that I had. So very happy with these Vredesteins, and they are the Hypertracs, in case anyone was wondering. All right, we are back from Radwood. So thanks to Vredestein Tires for inviting me out to Radwood. It was a great time. The tires are actually really good. I know this is kind of a sponsored video, but genuinely these tires have impressed me. I had the Michelin Pilot AS3s on here, and they're a great all-season tire. So I had pretty high expectations, and on the driving I did the last couple of days with these tires, the car rides honestly a lot better than before. It's not as harsh, it's more comfortable, and it just feels like it's more confident on the road. If you are looking for a ultra high performance all-season tire, this is a great choice, and you really can't beat it for the price. They are very competitively priced. I am going to run these on my car for the foreseeable future. They're really good. So Vredestein is trying to kind of focus on the classic cars with these smaller tire sizes. So if you have 15, 16 inch, something around there, they offer more choices than the big name brands. I know Michelin is kind of backing away from 15 inch sizes. Vredestein is a great choice. And a little fact about this tire, this is called the Hypertrac. But if you look here, anyone recognize that name? That is the designer of the Ferrari 250 GT. So that's pretty cool to see that his design firm was one of the partners with Vredestein to make this tire. It is a pretty good looking tire, and it is a good tire. So I would definitely recommend if you are looking for an all-season tire. For me, it's not just about how the car looks, but how it feels on the road. Vredestein nails both. I got a lot more inspiration and motivation to start driving this car again and get it to where it needs to be. So thank you to Vredestein. Thank you for inviting me to Radwood. That was such a great time. I met a couple of you there. It was super nice to meet you. It was cool to talk cars. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you to Vredestein, and I'll see you in the next one.